My brothers and sisters, have you ever noticed that the times you want life to move the fastest are exactly the times when everything freezes? You push and nothing shifts. You pray and nothing opens. You try to move forward and every step feels blocked, and you begin to wonder, why is Allah putting me on pause? Let me tell you something many people never realize. The waiting you hate may be the very thing saving you. Sometimes Allah slows your life down because if He allowed it to speed up at your pace, you would walk straight into something that would break you. Sometimes the delay you're frustrated with is the shield you didn't know you needed. You see, we only notice what is happening to us. Allah sees what is happening around us, ahead of us, behind us, and even within us. And when He makes you wait, it is not silence. It is protection, it is preparation, it is a mercy disguised as stillness. And one day, when the door finally opens, you will understand why it couldn't open any earlier. Sometimes the thing you want most in life is not wrong at all. In fact, it may even be something noble, pure, and beneficial. You might be asking for a good spouse, a better job, a successful business, a healthier life, a solution to a family problem, or a dream you've held on to for years, and you say to yourself, why would Allah delay something good? Why would He hold back something that would only bring me comfort? This is where many people misunderstand. Just because something is good does not mean it is good for you right now. Timing is everything. You can give the right medicine at the wrong time and it can become harmful. You can eat the right food at the wrong time and it can make you sick. You can give a sharp blade to a child too early and they can hurt themselves. The problem is not the blessing. The problem is the timing of the blessing. And Allah, in His absolute wisdom, does not just look at what you want. He looks at who you are, where you are, and what is happening around you. He sees the full picture while you only see a tiny piece. You may be strong enough to handle the blessing, but the blessing may not be ready for you. Or the blessing may be ready, but you are not ready for it. You may think you are prepared, but maybe your character still needs refining. Maybe your patience is too weak. Maybe your gratitude is not at the level it needs to be. Maybe your discipline is shaky. Maybe your heart is still attached to things that will sabotage you. Allah knows that if He handed you what you are begging for right now, it might harm you instead of helping you. If a child asks for the keys to a car, does a responsible parent hand it over simply because the child wants it with passion and tears? Of course not. The parent knows the child is not ready. And when the child grows, understands responsibility, and learns how to drive, then the keys become safe. The same is true for your blessings. They require maturity, readiness, and stability. Sometimes the very thing you're asking for will distract you from Allah. You may think it will bring you closer to Him, but He knows it might pull you away. You may think a certain job will make your life easier, but He knows it might consume your time, destroy your peace, and wipe out your spiritual connection. You may think a certain person will make you happy, but Allah knows they will break your heart in a way you cannot recover from right now. So Allah delays it to save you, not to break you, not to punish you, not to make your life difficult. Not because He doesn't care, but because He cares far too much to give you something prematurely. My brothers and sisters, Allah sees what you cannot see. He knows what you don't know. He hears conversations you never hear. He witnesses actions behind your back that you are completely unaware of. He sees the future that is hidden from you. He sees the traps, the dangers, the wrong turns, the harmful people, the delayed consequences, the unseen risks, and He adjusts your life to protect you from all of this. This is why sometimes something falls apart right when you thought it was finally coming together. A plan collapses, a person leaves, an opportunity disappears, a path closes, and you stand there confused, hurt, frustrated, thinking, why now? Why when I finally thought things were improving? But if you had taken one more step in that direction, you might have walked straight into harm. If that person stayed in your life, they might have damaged you emotionally, spiritually, or even physically. If that job had been accepted, you might have fallen into stress or compromise. If that plan had worked out, you might have lost yourself. Allah pulled you back because He was saving you from something you would have never seen coming. You may not understand it in the moment. Most people don't. When you're in the middle of the delay, it feels heavy. It feels confusing. It feels like life is unfair. You see others getting their blessings while you feel stuck. You see others moving forward while you feel left behind. But what you don't realize is that Allah is building something for you that requires more time. something that requires certain people to be in place, something that requires certain doors to open and others to close, something that requires you to grow, heal, mature, or detach. Sometimes the blessing itself needs time to evolve. Sometimes the environment has to change. Sometimes another person involved has to grow. Sometimes you need to be moved out of harm's way first. Sometimes you need to learn a lesson that can only come from patience. Do you know what happens when a blessing comes at the wrong time? A person becomes proud, ungrateful, careless, reckless, dependent on the blessing instead of the one who sent the blessing. But when Allah trains you through patience, gratitude, humility and reliance on Him, you don't just receive the blessing, you protect it. This is why many people who rush into things regret them later. But those who wait with patience receive something better than what they even imagined. My brothers and sisters, the delay is not a barrier, it is a filter. Allah is removing what is not meant for you and preparing what is meant for you. He is shaping your journey so that when the blessing reaches you, it fits perfectly and benefits you, not harms you. And one day you will look back and say, if it had come earlier, I would not have been able to handle it. If it had come earlier, I would not have valued it. If it had come earlier, I would not have protected it. If it had come earlier, I would not have appreciated it. That is Allah's mercy in delay, and that is why the delay saves you. My brothers and sisters, one of the greatest misunderstandings people have is thinking that waiting is wasted time. They believe delay means nothing is happening. They assume that the moment life slows down, their growth slows down. But the truth is the opposite. Waiting is where Allah shapes you. Waiting is where Allah strengthens you. Waiting is where Allah develops you into someone capable of holding the blessing you are praying for. You see, it's very easy to be patient when things are going your way. It's easy to smile, to stay grateful, to feel connected to Allah when life is smooth. But the real test of a believer is what he or she becomes during the wait, especially when the wait feels long, unclear, and uncomfortable. The wait reveals who you truly are. Some people, when delayed, become bitter. They become angry, frustrated, jealous, or hopeless. The delay exposes their weaknesses. It shows how quickly they lose trust, how easily they compare themselves to others, how shallow their patience really is. Others, when delayed, become stronger. The wait pushes them closer to Allah. It teaches them humility. It softens their heart. It deepens their reliance on their Lord. It makes them reflect, improve, purify, and grow. The delay doesn't shape everyone the same way, but Allah knows exactly how He wants it to shape you. My brothers and sisters, character is not built during moments of comfort. Character is built during moments of challenge. You don't develop patience when everything is given to you instantly. You don't develop gratitude when nothing tests you. You don't develop strength when life always feels easy. Imagine someone who lifts no weights, faces no resistance, and then expects to become strong. It doesn't work that way. Strength requires pressure. Patience requires waiting. Wisdom requires experience. Faith requires tests. And Allah, in His immense mercy, sometimes keeps you in a waiting season not to hurt you, but to build the qualities inside you that cannot be built in any other environment. Some blessings are too heavy for the person you are right now, but they will fit perfectly on the shoulders of the person you are becoming. And that becoming happens during the wait. Many times people say, I'm waiting for my circumstances to change. But perhaps Allah is waiting for you to change. Because when you change, your circumstances follow. When your heart shifts, your life shifts. When your perspective matures, doors open that were previously invisible. The wait is not static, the wait is transformative. My brothers and sisters, let me give you an example. A person asks Allah for a beautiful marriage. They ask sincerely, they ask consistently, but they haven't developed patience yet. They haven't learned how to control their anger. They haven't learned how to communicate gently. They haven't learned how to forgive. They haven't learned how to be emotionally stable. If Allah gave them marriage instantly, they might destroy it with their own character flaws. So Allah delays the blessing, not because He doesn't want to give it, but because He wants to prepare the person to keep it. Or someone asks for wealth, for success, for abundance, but they haven't learned discipline. They don't know how to handle money responsibly. They overspend. They act impulsively. they trust the wrong people. They get excited too easily. If Allah gave them wealth instantly, they might lose it just as quickly. So Allah delays so they grow into someone capable of managing that wealth. Or someone asks for a higher position, a great opportunity, a dream job, but their confidence is weak, their skills are underdeveloped, their discipline is inconsistent. Allah withholds the blessing not to punish them, but to give them time to grow into someone who can shine once the opportunity arrives. This is Allah's mercy. This is Allah's care. This is Allah growing your character so that your blessing doesn't become your test, but becomes your support. My brothers and sisters, during the waiting period, Allah teaches you things you would never learn during ease. He teaches you patience, not as a concept, but as a lived experience. He teaches you gratitude because when the blessing finally comes, you will value it more deeply. He teaches you reliance on Him because when life slows down and the world becomes quiet, you realize only Allah has the power to change your situation. He teaches you discipline because you learn to carry yourself properly even when nothing